going live. Alright, hello YouTube, welcome, we're back. That was a terrible intro. Anyway, so let's pick off where we last left off. Hopefully all of my settings are the same, because every time I stream I have to fix them a bit, and I change them over like the course of a week, so yeah, hopefully they're not too bad. I forgot, actually, wait a minute, what was I doing here? Concurrent. This time it didn't message me telling me that I'm live so I can watch my own live streams. Actually, let me fix this really quickly. No, that actually made it worse. I should have been prepared. Dang it. I apologize for this. Alright, so in the last stream, what did we do? I broke my Vuvuzela, which I wasn't actually expecting it to break, so that was a hilarious thing that happened to me. That's like the second or third weapon that I've ever broken in this game. Because usually everyone just uses, I assume everybody just uses a button to like prevent that stuff, like regardless. That 10% is scary, but I didn't actually think it was actually gonna happen, because believe it or not, most of the time when I try to smelt a weapon, like not important weapons, I should say, like for example, none of these that I have, I never really risk them for that 10%. I always put a button or so, just in case, you know, a failure does happen. But on like joke weapons that I like know that I don't really care, like really low level weapons like under 110, I'll usually don't put the button, because I'm like, you know what, this weapon's not really that important, but it will be used for something. However, what was I gonna do today? We're not gonna farm mats for the Shadow Striker. You know what, instead I've been wanting to, you know, I'm trying to help out like lower level I can't speak. Anyway, I'm trying to help out like lower level people, so I'm going to be making like these various weapons, right? Like, you know, we're still gonna continue the Hades weapon, the Shadow weapon, which I should probably be doing. Pretty simple, I just go over there, farm a bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna show you, because you know everyone likes making weapons and stuff. So let me see if I can find it. I am actually going to make the Garborg, or rather the Schnitzer Garborg, if that's how you pronounce it. Schnitzer Garborg. So we're gonna be trying to get all these mats. Spider silk. Where do I get spider silk from? I'm thinking of like the giant lady spider, the Goro spider, but I don't think it's that. I think it's what's that other spider? The one in the sewers. Anyway, actually, you know what? No, we're not gonna farm that. Actually, this idea might be bad. We might have I might not be able to do this actually. Cursed blood. Caduceus. Alright, actually, this idea is going to shit. I wasn't expecting, I just remembered that the veteran weapons, as you say, you have to make a veteran or one of those weapons, take it to that old man, and then have the chance of getting the actual weapon. Wow, this sucks. We're gonna scrap that idea. Actually, what am I gonna do today? I wasn't expecting this. Now I'm like, what am I gonna do? Hold on, real quickly. While I figure out what we are going to do today, I might just go and farm those materials, but that seems kind of boring. But I want to try and entertain my viewers as best I can. So let me see what I can like come up with like now. Where is it? I'm trying to look for the snow mag. If I can find it. I think I passed it. Snow. Okay, we already have one of these, so fruit of transience. I might. Now, here's my problem that I've been facing, like, or that I've been thinking of. So, I don't know if I want to make the shadow one or whatever it's called, the scatterer. I don't know if I want to make it a dark weapon or an ice weapon. I'm leaning more or less to an ice weapon, but then like the only reason I say this is because, like, you know, if I put dark on it, right, I can maybe do Palace of Rain or the Tiamat, because I can get that extra bonus damage or whatever. But then, like, I really need an ice one, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I can just substitute it for, I don't know, the what is it called, the Shadow Finger. But I don't know, I'm still deciding for that. Well, since my plans were like foil today, not really, we can still do it, but they would be like low level. You know what, we're just gonna farm for more I don't even know, the shadow silhouette. I forget the name of it. Which I have been as lazy as I can be, because I have not farmed a single damn thing, and I am sorry to say that. I wonder if you can hear this fine. Actually, let me test this out real quickly. Let me shut that off for a moment. Wow, I hope none of you can hear that. But anyway, let's continue this. Andra Island. Maybe next stream I'll do something more entertaining, because I didn't actually no, we'll do a little bit of farming, and then we'll go and make another weapon, because making weapons is fun. And then we could put this ridiculous crap on it, and then we could try and fight like bosses with it, like Abyss Gargoyle or something like that. Normally everyone would say there's really nothing to do on onigiri, but I'm just gonna say there's a ton of stuff you can do on here if you have the right setup, of course. You know, because it's kind of hard getting stuff. I'm still trying to figure out, like, actually, I'm trying to like think if I should continue or make like a series. I know I started it before on like how to play as a wand user, like starting from level 1 to like level 100, and how to like get prepared at least. But I'm thinking like it's gonna take a while, because, you know, some of it is a little bit luck based, especially for wands, since there's a lot of, like, I would say easier classes to do than wand, but they're, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm just saying like wand takes like a lot of luck and stuff, so it's like kind of hard sometimes to like get the stuff that you need. For example, if you're not really a a fan of farming, then you might want to do some other ones, but there should be more wand users. Wand is fun. But yeah, let's farm here for a little bit. and then I'll do something else. Now here's my question. I don't know if people are gonna want to watch me stream it, like that little series from the beginning, or where I left off, or start over, or make videos from them, like, you know, commentate on them, stuff like that. Unless you want like a summary, which that's gonna take like a long time because I have to like actually like edit everything and stuff and put like some points and stuff, and I'm kind of an idiot and I don't necessarily remember like everything, so I think it'd be a lot better if I streamed it, but I'm not sure. Hopefully somebody will tell me something. I'm open to suggestions. What? Oh, forgot about the invincibility little thing that they did. Invincibility frame. Model ship. You know what? There was something that I wanted to tell like this stream, but what was it? Okay, so I was looking at the onigiri website, right? Because they give you some sort of information on like each event and like what changes were made or whatever. So I noticed something. I noticed that I was wondering like, hey, how come zirconium ore is like dropping so easily, right? Now this is just my theory. It's not necessarily true, but this is just what I came up with. But I saw that the price for zirconium ore had decreased and the price for unfired shell had increased. So I'm like thinking in my brain, just the idea just popped in, and I'm like thinking, you know what they probably did for this weapon, or like the farming that you have to do? Because I don't know if it's just me or my luck or whatever, but I've noticed that zirconium ore drops more, right? And unfired shell doesn't. So I'm thinking, well, in the wiki, zirconium ore is the rare item and unfired shell is like the more common item. So let me get, well, anyway, in summary, I'm thinking that they switched like the drop rates of them, so unfired shell is less likely to drop than zirconium ore. And who knows, maybe so, maybe not. But then that's just like, maybe I'm just lazy because I don't want to farm like so many like the same dungeon over and over again. But yeah, just like striped bandana, like I'm pretty sure it used to drop like a crazy, like so much, but now it drops less, and you need boost for it. Actually, how much boost do I have? 21. I do need to find like a good time to like farm for all of these mats, because I do want to like hurry up and get the shadow whatever done like as soon as possible, but it is a lot of material, so not necessarily like complaining like 100, but I procrastinate a lot, and it's a bad thing. One thing I would tell like most of you to do, like not the pro players obviously, but like the intermediate players, to do the like every event, like get like restores and durability tickets, and if they have artisan swords, and you know, do all the daily challenges, because for some reason my game is like dropping frames like crazy, so it's gonna look a little choppy right now. But anyway, like you save up all your swords and stuff, and eventually like you'll have like enough durability and stuff like that to make a better weapon or so. Now as for mags, those do take a little bit of work, because I know I took quite a bit making Tempest, but in the end for Tempest I was kind of disappointed like with with having 3. Like, it's not the same as like fused, because fused is obviously like really 3 fused is like really good, but 3 tempest is not as good. Well, maybe depending on the class, but for wand it's like it's really good because you get fire, right? Like a lot of fire, a lot of dark element, mainly dark element. We did it. We finally got the Agetsu mag that belongs here. There's a plane flying over my house. Anyway, see, there you go. Thanks for making talent breakers. Agetsu mag, right here in the chest. And then you have another chance to get it here with the boss. I think there's a higher chance to get it from the chest if it's on hell mode. But like I said, you don't really need to do hell mode for this one. You can just do normal. It's the same thing. There's another dungeon that has it in Onigashima. The one with the worm. Armor territory. Why can't I speak today? What's wrong with me? Armor territory. It's probably taking up the place of the striped bandana. Actually, you know what? I forget how much. I know there's 200 of some of them, but one of my friends already has it because they farm all day. I envy them. Striped bandana. Oh no, the striped bandana is the rare one. Then what am I getting? Worn map, not worn map. The model ship. Oh, okay. Am I like looking at this wrong? Like, maybe so, right? Maybe I'm just the crazy one. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ha 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 ha. You know what? I'm gonna switch out this weapon, the Wand of Flame. Most of you see that weapon like a lot. Let's see, which one can I like show off? A weapon most of you don't see. Like one that you would never think to use. Like this one. Now it's not as strong, but that doesn't mean like it's worthless. So this is the Yuan Ugetsu, whatever it's called. Wait, what is it called? Yeah, Yuan Ugetsu. And it's a fire one. You get this one in Moon. So like if you ever need like a quick fire weapon, you can try to farm for this one. It's pretty okay. Like it's not like obviously the flame finger is like way better than it, but the Odin one is a lot better too. Excuse me. It's a decent weapon. I would give it a try if, you know, you have... There's a lot of weapons that everyone neglects, like, because it's not, like, you know, something you get from the warding, but most of the time, these weapons right here, like this one, and, you know, some ID weapons, not level 105, but, like, these, like, I guess these are ideable, right? But they're like a little bit different. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the Severance. Well, in my opinion, at least, like any wand level 115 and up is usable, depending on how your setup is for your Magatama. So if you have a lot of fire element for your mags, they'll definitely work. They'll be useful. prime example. If any of you want to see like the video of me killing Abyss Gargoyle with Wind Element with a 115 Noble Wand when I had like a bunch of wind, like they definitely work. Like just because they're low level, like 115, doesn't mean they're useful. That's why I kind of regret selling the Odin one, because typically like new dungeons come out, or like I need a farm for a certain thing, and I don't want to like, I want to do multiple runs, like for example like Moon, if I wanted to do Moon or something, and or like exploring a new dungeon, right? And there's a lot of enemies. I don't want to waste my main weapon, for example this one. I would just use this one, my backup, or like, you know, does it make sense what I'm saying? Like, now if you have like a support like this one, you don't even need a staff really. Well, I mean, it'd be good to have one. Stripe bandana, yes. Yes. It's always good. Or like if you have a friend, they can be your support. I'm a terrible support, but most of the time, like if I know I'm weaker than like my party members, then most of the time I'll just act as support and I'll help out any way I can. So for example, like I can use strike boost or like give them SP or something, and it'll work fine. Well, at least for my friends. I don't know, like random parties, some people have like certain things they want in a party, but I don't know. I'm pretty open. Like usually when I make parties, I'm pretty open about anything. So like I don't really have a set of rules that anyone has to follow. They can just like, you know, farm for anything they want, stuff like that. Let me check the time really quickly. 23. Okay, now let's go farm for something else for a bit. This is not gonna be a long stream, by the way. Just saying, it's gonna be a short stream. Dang, my frames are dropping bad. So let's see, what was I going to go do? You know what? Let's do something fun. I was gonna go upgrade the Odin one, but I'm gonna say nah, forget that. Oh wait, I already repaired it. What am I doing? So, just to prove to you that these weapons are useful, which I'm sure some of you know, I'm going to use, we're going to do the Oni mode, right? For Levin Lance, right? But instead, we're just gonna use these weapons. So this one and this one. Now, that Tenryu is a really good weapon, like, so this one may not count, but we'll see how good they do. I'll show you like how decent the Yuan Ugetsu is. It doesn't have Ogis, but it'll work. Like I said before, having skill force in Oni mode really helps. Especially if you don't have like max. If you don't have max, then you know your normal accessories that you have work fine. It may take longer, but it definitely, like, trust me, like, they work. Now, the only reason I'm not using the rank 7 is because that one uses up a lot of durability and SP. But it would be better to use. But I don't think SP is gonna be a problem here because every time you block, you get SP. The first one didn't hit. This weapon's gonna break anytime soon now. There it is. And then just finish it off with this one. Surprisingly, it's a little weaker, like. But that bonus damage. Oh, I see why it's weaker. It's because I have like half HP. Why did I eat that? That wasn't what I wanted to eat. It was this. I think Ogis do better, more damaging. Ooh, what was that noise? Dang. I think my computer's messing up. But yeah, see? Works out good. We were only like a minute like slower, but and the Yuan Ugetsu I think is like a little this one is a little weaker than the Yuan. Actually, let me see the stats. See, okay, see, this is pretty decent. Like the stats are like attack speed, and it does good attack speed. Fire element, it's decent enough, plus 25. Obviously, no rain element. A wisdom 90 or more, you get attack 500. A wisdom, so you basically get plus 1500 attack, which is really good in my opinion. So it's basically as strong as. It's decently strong. I think it's stronger than Nova, maybe? Hold on, let me see. Do I have Nova with fire? I don't think I have one with fire, but... Yeah, so it's a little stronger than Nova, but the only difference between Nova and that one is that the Nova one has more element, and typically when it has more element, it does more elemental damage, stuff like that. But anyway, this is gonna be a short stream, guys. I'm sorry. I'll stream longer next time, but yeah, it's a little bit late for me, and I've been having a lot of things going on in my personal life, so when all these things get cleared up, I will stream longer. But until then, I'll try to make videos. Like I said, I want to bring back that series where I'm going around like from the beginning. You know, like how to be a wand user from like beginning to end. You know, we're gonna do all that stuff, but just wait out on me, please. Or just wait for me. I really appreciate all of you watching. I will see you in the next video or the next stream. Take care, everyone.